morning, Highlands. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm Daniella Suarez.
And I'm Jacob Makovsky. On today's show, we'll explore the history of St. Patrick's Day and show what you can do to celebrate. We'll also look at some of the states that have already opened up 100% and see the drama between Meghan Markle and the royal family. Additionally, today we'll meet a new baby Highlander.
Today is St. Patrick's Day, and NHTV reporter Georgia Caricato is here to tell us a little bit about the history of the day and what you can do to celebrate.
I'm sure everyone knows what St. Patrick's Day is, but do you know the history behind it? St. Patrick's Day is celebrated annually on March 17th, which is the anniversary of his death in the 5th century. The Irish have observed this day as a religious holiday for over 1,000 years. St. Patrick's Day falls under the Christian season of Lent, and Irish families would traditionally attend church in the morning and celebrate in the afternoon with a huge feast. Now, celebrations generally involve public parades, festivals, and wearing of green attire or shamrocks. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, the parades and festivals cannot go on this year. But there are other ways you can celebrate while staying safe. I interviewed 2 Irish students. Let's see what they have planned for St. Patrick's Day.
For St. Patrick's Day, I'll probably just hang out with friends and get dressed up in St. Patrick's Day spirit.
Celebrating with my family and friends.
My favorite part about being Irish is probably listening to the Irish radio music my dad puts on in the car every single day.
Recently discovering I was Irish through my dad's ancestry test.
I hope everyone has a great St. Patrick's Day and remember to stay safe. From NHTV, I'm Georgia Caricato.
Some states have already opened up 100%, and NHTV reporter Jamie Lebowitz is here to show us why.
Recently in Texas, Governor Greg Abbott has lifted the statewide mask mandate, meaning nobody is required to wear a mask in the entire state. In addition to lifting the statewide mask mandate, Abbott also got rid of the maximum capacity at restaurants, events, schools, and everywhere else. A place is now allowed to have 100% capacity no matter what. This is huge in the United States and Texas. Texas is the first state to do this, and if they see a drop in cases, this means more states might start increasing capacity and lifting mask mandates.
Too many Texans have been sidelined from employment opportunities. Too many small business owners have struggled to pay their bills. This must end. It is now time to open Texas 100%.
Due to the vaccines being more widely distributed around the country, Texas has actually seen a decrease in cases. For NHTV, I'm Jamie Lebowitz.
If you've done some volunteering or community work that you think you would want to share, the yearbook is searching for students that do good things. Contact Miss Albano if you want to be put into this year's yearbook.
Want to increase self-awareness and learn new skills? Well, the Wellness Department is now presenting the program Thrive. The first meeting is already passed, but the next meetings are on the 17th for Fixed versus Growth Mindset, the 20th for Positive Self-Talk, and the 31st for Mindfulness/Gratitude. The meetings are on Zoom from 1 o'clock to 1:45. Click the link in our description to sign up. Email wellness@northernhighlands.org with any additional questions. Between the pandemic and school, students are dealing with more stress now than ever. The Wellness Center, a safe space for students to release their stress, was opened this year. More on that story, we have NHTV reporter Phoebe Kaufman.
With the stress of online and virtual school, you may be feeling a little bit more worn out than usual. From coming into school and being at home the next, the stress can really pile on. The Wellness Center, located in the History Wing, is the newest addition to Northern Highlands. With its massage chairs and yoga mats, the Wellness Center is a place where students can relax.
When asked about some troubles that came about with the pandemic, Mr. Grabowski stated that a lot of the new equipment is left unused due to the virtual wellness sessions.
A lot of our new equipment in our wellness room. We have yoga mats, massage chairs. We would have liked to have had that open for everybody to use. Unfortunately, that stuff is there, but we're kind of virtual, so that stuff isn't being used.
The Wellness Center was created to maintain great mental health throughout all of Northern Highlands.
Of course, well, for a while, we've been talking about wellness as a school, as a community, even as a state and as a country, and Northern Highlands decided to really do something about it and put in the resources to appropriately address wellness and mental health needs at Northern Highlands.
The Wellness Center has been reaching out to students from workshops to classroom activities.
We're a new department, so we are reaching out in any which way we can. In the beginning of the year, we had Wellness Wednesday workshops, focusing on things like test-taking tips or adjusting to college. I've gone into numerous classes to talk about the wellness program, and so has my counterpart, Miss Raka, has also done that. We plan to do more classroom activities.
From caring counselors to relaxing yoga, the Wellness Center is the perfect place to relieve your stress. So next time you're overwhelmed, remember, there's always a place in Highlands you can go. For NHTV, I'm Phoebe Kaufman.
Did you hear about the interview between Meghan Markle and Oprah Winfrey? Lots of inside info was said that night and left the whole world on edge. Let's take a look. Oprah is a successful American talk show host, most known for her talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show. Recently, she interviewed Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, which left the whole world talking.
I thought it was wild. There were some crazy claims that were made.
In fact, when the interview was announced, many people jumped at the opportunity to see it.
Oprah thought that it was like TV gold or something like that, and then I got pretty excited because I knew that there was some stuff that needed to be talked about.
However, the interview took a rather shocking turn when Meghan Markle exposed the royal family's racist acts.
I think the whole claim that somebody in the royal family was worried about the race of their baby before it was even born, whoa. That's crazy.
And along with that, leaving Oprah at a loss for words.
And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
This interview has kept people on their toes and has them wondering what will happen next.
NHTV would like to give a warm welcome to our newest Highlander, Marissa Patrice Pierret. Baby Marissa was born on March 9th at 4:01 p.m., weighing 6 pounds, 12 ounces. We would like to congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Pierret. We give you our best of wishes.
The student government is having a clothing drive as a way to give to the homeless community in Patterson. They will be accepting any shirts, pants, and outerwear. Give back to the community and be sure to drop off any clothes in the box in the front of Highlands from March 3rd to March 19th. If you have any questions, contact the student government via email.
The Northern Highlands Library is finally using Sora. Sora is a free app you can download on any device that will allow you to read all of the ebooks and audiobooks that Northern Highlands has to offer. For any questions or further information, be sure to contact Ms. Goldberg.
Want to make a change to help others? This year, Allendale Strong has partnered up with Save One Life, a nonprofit organization that helps children in developing/underdeveloped countries with hemophilia. Instead of having a walk fundraiser, they're going to be hosting a virtual movie night. They will be screaming Bombardier Blood, and the makers of the movie will be joining and screening and having a Q&A session. The screening will be held over Zoom on Wednesday, April 14th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. To order tickets, go to the link in our description.
Attention all freshmen, if you're looking for ways to branch out and socialize, stop by the Mindfulness Room on Thursday, March 18th from 12:30 to 1 o'clock and meet some of your peers. There's no sign-up required. The Mindfulness Room can be found right next to room 219. Email raka@northernhighlands.org if you have any additional questions. Now let's head back over to Daniella.
Thanks, Jacob. It's time for sports. Today, Ty's here with us in the studio. What's up, Ty?
Thanks, Danielle. Nice to be back in the studio. And recently, Highlands just wrapped up its winter sports season. In the final game of the year, and his final game of his Highlands career, senior Billy Klarmaan scored his 1,000th career point for Highlands. He had 33 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists in the game, and finished with a total of 1,016 career points. The hockey team finished off their season in a throw against Ramsey. Both teams faced off in the Big North Cup final, and the game went into triple overtime, with Ramsey unfortunately pulling out a 2-1 victory. Daniel Moore recorded an astounding 57 saves in net. The game was the longest game ever played in state history. Both bowling teams wrapped up their seasons as well, as Thomas Schmidt and Ben Rohrman led the boys team, and Sarah Holden led the girls team past Teaneck. Schmidt and Holden will both return and look to lead the team to success next year. The volleyball team opens up ranked 6th in the state in the preseason polls and are heavy contenders to win some silverware this year. In college sports, March Madness is right around the corner as the first 4 games tip off on Thursday, with the round of 64 starting on Friday. Gonzaga, Baylor, Illinois, and Michigan were all awarded #1 seeds, with Gonzaga being the favorite to win it all. Make sure you fill out your brackets by Friday at noon. Now, over to AJ with the weather. AJ?
Did I just blow up? Good morning, Highlands. Thanks, Ty. I'm Ajay and this is your weather forecast for the week. Today will be mostly cloudy, with a temperature hitting a high of 52 degrees and a low of 39 degrees. Tomorrow, it will rain. Temperature will be hitting a high of 49 degrees and a low of 31 degrees. On Friday, it will also rain, but on Saturday and Sunday, it will be sunny. Who was gonna tell me that was there? Let's head back to Danielle and Jacob before things get messy.
And keeping the theme green, let's head to Matt with another episode of That's Entertainment.
Beware the Ides of March. Well, maybe it should be beware 2 days after. It's St. Patrick's Day, Highlands, and the season is ripe for the pinching. Now, I know our last few shows have been a little weird, but I'm here to get things back on track. Today I'm joined with... Well, as you can see, Matt has not returned after numerous missed phone calls and a terrifying parlay with the US legal system. It seems he will not be returning to our show. Not a problem, though. I think I'm going to get things right back on track. That's why I'm joined today with Mr. Scratchburger. Well, hello there, everyone. Got any cheese for me? Yeah, you know, if you told me that I would be doing this if I dropped out of high school, I probably wouldn't have. No need to be so upset, Matt. I mean, at least you're not living in a hole in the wall. So, Mr. Scratchburger, you got any movie recommendations for everyone here? Well, I don't really know about that. The powers Rat B don't really let me watch movies. Well, you got something else you could talk about? Well, I guess if you think I'm all rat, I could question the point of this silly little charade of a show you like to put on. What? Why do you keep this up, Matt, too? The film criticism market is already oversaturated. Ranked lists and meaningless drivel intended to catch attention and maximize ad space. The field of film journalism is dominated by corporations that prefer profit margins to art. Yet even you, with your shoestring budget, your invisible profit margins, distill the valuable time you've been given with a real audience down to baseless film suggestions. You haven't even watched most of the films on here, have you? That's why you push the burden onto your co-host. You call yourself a filmmaker, but you don't watch films. You just sulk alone, burdened by decay, watching your dreams slip between your fingers. The art of film criticism is dying when instead of encouraging your watchers to support better alternatives, shoring up independent creators and ignoring the drivel spouted by large corporations, you simply feed the beast. But who am I to judge? I consume garbage myself. Rats all, folks. Oh, you think you're so great, huh? Think you're an intelligent life form just because your brain chemistry, your architecture mirrors that of humans, right? Well, let's see what that architecture really looks like. Welp, been there, done, rat. Guess I'll have to find another co-host again. It's fine. We can just keep doing this again and again. Maybe I'll just run the show myself. Not that it matters. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I hope you celebrate and enjoy St. Patrick's Day however you like. And, I mean, watch out. You want to wear the attire, or else you might find yourself pinched. Back to you, Jacob and Daniella.
Charles, good to speak to you. I imagine you caught the latest broadcast, and now I know things are not going by your intended schedule, but I must urge you not to get involved yourself. I haven't handled just a few more shows and
And that's it for another episode of NHTV.
Remember to stay safe and have a good morning, Highlands.